a presentation of... What are you doing? Why are you holding it like this? And this video is about period 4 of U.S. history. So Muhammad, what about the Louisiana Purchase?
Well, Napoleon, flaring war in all across Europe, he decided his funds were running low, so he turned to America and his land there. Jefferson purchased the Louisiana Air Territory for $15 million without the consent of Congress. The effects of this were large territories for settlers to move into.
Thanks, Muhammad. I like taking American sailors away from their boats. Get in my boat. He's in my boat. Ha ha ha, what's Jefferson gonna do about this? And I do not like when British people steal my sailors. So I'm gonna put an embargo act on these scallions. This embargo act is gonna stop all trade with the British and the French, because the French are being bullies to me also. So hopefully it doesn't end bad. I'm British guy, and this kind of affects me, but not as bad as you would think. So I don't care. Man, our economy is down the drain, but man, we showed them a lesson. We sure did.
Justice Marbury has been appointed judge by the Federal Court of the United States. How can he be appointed without receiving a letter of legislation?
Where's my letter? Where's my letter for confirming my peace of justice stuff? God dang, Madison! I'm gonna sue Madison, and we're gonna take this up to the Supreme Court.
I, John Marshall, in the case of Marbury versus Madison, declared that the Supreme Court can interpret the Constitution any way they like. I'm Daniel Webster. I'm away. I'm pro-bank, pro-tariff, and pro-national road.
It's ruled by Native Americans. So we need to go to those engines. Take it from them. Every man in America needs a piece of land to be an American citizen. Now we go get this thing. Come on. Alexis de Bugatti, I don't know his name, wrote a book called The Democracy of America. It combined the lifestyles of Americans and Europeans. It showed how Americans seem more individual and have more liberties and freedoms. But at the same time, it showed some deep and dark racism in the footholds of Americans' pastimes.
Transcendentalism.
Ooh, me, an intellectual. Now I can write stuff about slaves.
Transcendentalism, joy for Consnoken, slaves.
So, Nat Turner, how do you start a slave revolt?
You just need a lot of people and a good reason.
Oh, thanks, man. That's...
No more slave laws, man. You can't do that anymore. You think we need a revolution? That's not cool, man. Stick to slave laws now.
Keeping it real. So, we started a temperate society that stops people from drinking alcohol. Because alcohol is not cool. And you know what happens when people drink alcohol? They beat their wives, they crash their cars. No.
Frederick Douglass was an abolitionist. He was a former slave. He knew how to read and write. He wrote a book on North Star. I want women to have equal rights. They could do whatever men could do. Maybe even better.
Hey, Susan, pass me the ball. Eli Whitney created interchangeable parts for rifles, which was a new technology at the time. Also, he created the cotton gin, which was intended to make slavery do less work, but made them do more work in the long run.
Also, the transportation revolution, in which canals, steamboats, and railroads were built.
So, you know, women, young women especially, were working at factories, and men, though not as much, worked at factories, but the age rich were getting richer, but the poor were getting poorer. I work in a factory owned by this man who's making millions. Men bring home the bacon, the women cook the bacon.
Dinner's ready.
From Ireland to America, Irish immigrants came by the millions to go to the birthplace of wealth.
You guys increase the production, work harder and faster. You guys make 1,000 bucks by today. You guys will get a raise.
Yeah, me sir. All right, guys. Come on, keep making, keep making me that money. Khan is king. You gotta understand that. These are all my slaves. There's Yisr, there's Ivan, there's Mohammed. It's a good life, making tons of money. Not very good for them. And this is my system, the American system. Increased tariffs, a national road so everybody can go on and walk peacefully, and a national bank. How will this help everybody? Well, it will increase the economy. Everybody will make that much more money. Help me? And I'm done with European influences in the Americas. Hey, Europe!
Get out of here, you Indians. We don't want you here. Get out. Get out. Habla inglés?
¿Qué? No me habla inglés.
Get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
I'm John C. Calhoun. Slavery is good for everybody. Everybody loves slavery.
Compromise was a compromise between legislators from the South and the North. They compromised having Missouri as a slave state and Maine as a free state. So more senators and legislators and such. But anything below Missouri is a slave state. Anything above Missouri is a free state. So that was a compromise. And known as the first populist president, representing the middle people of America. Another president who is often considered a populist of the modern era is Donald Trump, who represents the Midwest and most of the middle Americans.